Hi everyone, welcome back to another video in which we will explore the surface area and volume of sphere and hemisphere. So let's get started. So the first question is, what is a sphere and a hemisphere? A sphere is a perfectly 3D round shape, just like a basketball, soccer ball, or the watermelon. All right, so if I just rotate it to show it to you, right now I am rotating it. I hope you can see the rotation. So it is round from all the sides. It has no corners, no edges. And how will I draw it on the as a 3D, as a 2D on the paper? So if I draw it, this is one of the aspect which I can show on the 2D plane. So this is basically the center and this is the radius. Okay, now what is hemisphere? Hemisphere, as the word is telling you, hemi means half. So the half of the sphere is called as the hemisphere. So look here, if I show you the rotation and see, so this is the curved surface, and when I'm rotating it, this is the plane surface. So you can imagine a watermelon which has been cut into two equal halves. So this is one of the half portion of the watermelon. Okay. Now, of course, like I told you that this is the radius. This is, if I do the double of it, it will be the diameter. So the double of radius is the diameter. And this is the center. This is the curved surface of the hemisphere. And this is the circular base of the hemisphere. All right. Now, for a hemisphere, like it is important to note that it has a flat circular base and a curved surface. There are two bases. Okay. Now, what are the formulas to calculate the volume and the surface area of all sphere and hemisphere? So, the volume of the sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube, and the surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. Now, since hemisphere is half of the sphere, so the volume of the hemisphere would be half of this volume, and half of 4 over 3 pi r cube is 2 third pi r cube, because half of 4 is 2. Now the surface area of this hemisphere would be half of 4 pi r square. So this is 2 pi r square. But I just told you that a hemisphere has two types of surface. One is this round circular base and one is this curved surface. So this 4 pi r square is basically the curved surface area or the total surface area. It is both in the sphere, but in the hemisphere this is just the curved surface area. This curved surface area is 2 pi r square. But when I'm talking of total surface area, because this is made of curved surface and the circular base as well, the area of the circle is pi r square. So the total surface area of the hemisphere is, this was 2 pi r square, this is pi r square. So 2 pi r square plus pi r square is 3 pi r square. So for hemisphere, we have two formulas of surface area. One is the curved one and one is the total one. But for the sphere, we just have one surface area because it is a perfectly round shape. So the curved surface area and total surface area is the same in the sphere. Let's do some question for this. Find the surface area and volume of this sphere with the radius of 7 centimeter. So we just did that the surface area is equal to 4 pi r square. We need to put in the values. That's it. 4 times 3.14 and r is 7. So 7 times 7. When you are going to multiply all these four numbers, your answer would be 615.44 centimeters square. What about the volume? The volume formula is 4 over 3 pi r cube. So 4 over 3 times 3.14 times r is 7. So 7 times 7 times 7. So when you multiply all these numbers and divide by 3, the final answer comes out to be 1436.03 centimeter cube. Note that the area or the surface area is in centimeter square, but the volume is in centimeter cube. The areas are always in square units and the volume is always in cubic units. The next question is where we have to find the surface area and volume of hemisphere. with the radius of 4 centimeter. And we know that hemisphere has both curved as well as the total surface area. So we will find the both. So let's start with the curved surface area. So the curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. So 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 4. The answer on multiplication would give you 100.48 centimeters square. What about the total surface area? Total surface area is 3 pi r square. So 3 times 3.14 times 4 times 4. And the product of all these numbers is 150.72 centimeters square. And finally, the volume, which is given by 2 by 3 pi r cube. So let's plug in the values. Pi is 3.14 and r is 4. So 4 times 4 times 4. When you multiply all this and divide it by the 3, the answer is 133.97 centimeter cube. Now, what are some of the real life applications of the surface area or the volume of both sphere and hemisphere? So, suppose your soccer ball is you have a soccer ball, of course, it's a sphere. So, how much air is inside it? How much area you can fill inside it? That's the concept of volume. Means what is the volume of air inside it? An orange is cut into half, of course, it becomes a hemisphere, and then it is dipped in the chocolate. So, when the half orange is dipped in the chocolate, of course, the curved surface area plus the base both are dipped in the chocolate, so we are concerned with total surface area. The roof of the dome is hemisphere. How much paint is required to paint the curved surface? So we are dealing with only curved surface area because we are only painting the curved surface, of course not the total surface. Thank you for watching. If this video has helped you to learn about surface area and volumes of spheres and hemisphere, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you.